This is an art attack? This is an art attack. This is Art Attack!
Building suspense. All right, welcome to CDM's All Right podcast. Dennis is actually host, so I don't know why I'm speaking.
Because I'm on chat with the people who work at EA. His name is Sonam.
Yeah, it's not a real person.
And he sent me. He's like, there's something wrong with my account, and he was like, here, answer your security question, and he just sends me a bunch of Japanese letters.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's not English. And he's like, sorry. And then he doesn't respond after saying sorry. That was it. I guess it was just I guess that's your new security question, buddy. So I put it into Google Translate, and it just it came back as gibberish anyway. It was town 478, and I was like, and then he's like, I just sent you an email with your security answer, which is also I don't think allowed. I'm gonna just start calling them and saying I forgot my I can't read their security question and see if they give me access to other people's.
Tell him to take his Japanese letters back to the anime store, where they belong.
I had a terrible idea for a shirt the other day where it would be the Japanese letters that that would say none of your business.
Mm-hmm.
So that when people asked you what your shirt said, you would give them the snarky response, none of your business.
I like that idea. I could add it to my one shirt store that I have set up right now. I have a Spreadshirt store set up for Current Digital, and there's one shirt that says "My dad's a cop," and nothing else.
Oh, I'm gonna start making shirts for you.
Should it be a shirt?
It's a good idea.
I'll make one shirt a day because that's.
Wait, did you say we should make one for Simon, James?
Yeah, it said "Shut up, Simon."
Shut up, Simon.
I do say it every day.
Breaking our site.
Yeah.
I would buy a shirt that just said bollocks on it.
Yeah,
it's like
baller, but British. Is that the British version?
Oh my God! What if we made a shirt that looked just like those those douchey shirts that people buy at Abercrombie that say baller on it?
Yeah, and it says bollocks.
Yeah.
That would
idea.
That would probably be just ironic enough that people would actually buy it.
Hipsters would buy it. I love it.
Right.
I don't think hipsters buy anything, do they? They just sort of inherit clothes.
I would make a shirt that said, for hipsters that said, my other car is a vegan farm.
Nice.
So, I guess our host. So, this is
your host. Yes.
I don't know how often we're gonna do this, but Current Digital.
I'd like to make it a weekly thing.
Current Digital is currently ran by having a serious podcast, I guess, every week that I once created that wasn't so serious.
Yeah.
So now we're making one that's not so serious. That old podcast, most of the time, first episode was James, Dennis, and Gabe, and we got such treasures from that, hey Gabe, 1992 called, but you couldn't answer because you were on the internet. And
I have better internet connection now, so
which is surprising because
anymore.
you're at college.
Yeah, well,
right?
Yeah.
My internet at home sucked, and the college internet is actually decent if it's plugged in with Ethernet. The Wi-Fi still sucks, but
I think I asked. So to catch people up, James lives in Hogwarts.
That's not even slightly true.
England land.
It's fairly true.
The uni I went to was quite Hogwarts-esque.
Reverse America.
You look
America with an accent.
You look like less sexy Harry Potter.
That's just cruel.
But
I've just got in from my day job. I've not had time to dress, do my nails, pamper myself.
I think he looks like a less sexy Jeff Dunham.
Oh, I can see that. There's also this is the first time I've ever seen James's room, and it looks like it belongs to a 13-year-old girl.
You've seen my room before.
There's stickers and pictures of One Direction everywhere.
Well, those aren't stickers. That's vinyl. There's a vinyl on here.
And then why is there a teddy bear up
Pretentious
there?
hipster.
That's the Great Rock and Roll Swindle by the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, but what about the teddy bear?
Oh no, the teddy bears. Yeah, legit. These are my teddy bears. I've got Ted from Ted. Here I've got Pegasus from Hercules. I've got quite a few. I've got Robin as well.
Robin from.
Yeah,
Dude, those are
as in Dick.
None of those should ever be like in your room that you try to bring women.
I win a lot of stuff on claw machines, prize grabbers, and so I just keep them. I can win a lot. I've got like Boba Fett. I've got from Boba Fett to Hello Kitty. I just win them and think, well bitch, I'm.
I have
this.
3 giant Super Smash Brothers posters directly overshadowing my bed, and I haven't really had any problem with.
I've got Princess Peach.
I don't know. I tried
That's like the next level.
I just
that
moved
is the
into
next
this
level.
place, and I tried to make it a lot more like livable. Look, it's just like simple picture of Piccadilly Circus, and then guitars on the wall, and then over there's like TV. That TV is 40 inches, but tomorrow I get my 55-inch 4K
Nice.
3D TV.
3D
So,
and 4K.
yeah, dude, it's
Living the
awesome.
dream.
I know.
I think you'll find that I'm living the dream right here.
I just
Well,
got the
This
a link
podcast
between-
isn't actually going to be released as video, so like you might want to say what you're holding.
No. This isn't for anyone listening. This is for you.
We should have a completely visual podcast that we only release as audio.
That would be horrible. We're just miming, and none of it ever.
Right.
Understood.
We can call it video gags. the
We'll
audio
only speak with
podcast.
hand signals, like sign language, but we will only release it as audio.
We have to call
Yes.
it video.
Or
game.
release it in Braille.
Ooh.
Yes.
That hasn't been done yet. Braille
No,
podcast.
we could be innovators.
We
For
should
what it's
make
worth, by the way,
we should make an audible for deaf people.
that's such a good idea.
Right.
Not good out well.
And then she said dot dot big dot little dot dot dot. Oh my God, Becky is such a slut.
So essentially, this podcast, which is not serious, you wouldn't tell from the first few minutes, where we slated each other's rooms and decided the best way to market any kind of medium to blind people or deaf people is to go for that 1 cent they haven't got.
Which is common,
That's
am
what
I
we're going
right,
for.
guys?
Yeah,
Oh! I'm
Um,
assuming that was a burn at somebody, but I don't know who because I'm not educated in it.
See, it's great to make fun of deaf people on audio podcasts because they're never gonna get upset about it. They're
Oh,
like,
somebody will tweet it.
there's not a chance because they don't. I'm almost positive they probably don't even understand the concept of
they can't hear it,
podcasts.
and no one's going to tell them.
Right.
No one can talk to them.
Exactly. And you're not gonna spend the time to sign like, hey, someone on a podcast that you don't know made fun of you because they're just gonna say, like, so it's not even.
Good God.
it's like it's open territory.
Wow.
This is terrible.
Someone the other day when we were on we were on a sort of road trip to a place called Newcastle, and as we were going there, somebody tried to do an impersonation of somebody who was sort of really hard of hearing, deaf,
Yeah.
and it just Jesus, they sounded absolutely nothing like a deaf person.
You ever found have you ever like watched the show? I've been like going through My Name Is Earl, and at one point for like 4 episodes, there's a woman who plays a deaf lawyer, and at first it kind of throws you off, but then it just becomes really, really sexy.
Explain.
I don't know, like I would just like I've
If you
always.
can.
I don't know. I hope it's not too much spoilers. If you guys have ever watched Weeds,
I haven't watched either of those shows.
okay, so Weeds, like, the main idea of the show is it's like a suburban mom with 2 boys
Yeah.
after their dad dies, and she starts selling weed. Well, her older of the 2 boys dates a deaf girl, and I think I found something in myself after starting to watch that show where I was like, I could date someone who's deaf.
Yeah.
Because not because like they're like a normal person.
Which
But
they
because,
are.
well, I mean,
Oh my god.
You son of a bitch.
no, but I was just like, I don't know. I guess like after that moment, I realized I think I might be attracted to deaf people.
Is it a fetish or an orientation?
No, I think it's because like I win people over and then probably annoy them by talking.
Yeah.
And that's my strong suit.
So it's like a challenge. It's
like
your Tinder profile where you said you have a 2-inch penis and you just want to see.
Oh, every time.
No, guys, the problem with this is that Dennis is now going to fall for deaf girls, and he's going to have to turn around to his girlfriend and say, "I've been unfaithful," and she's like, "What do you mean?" And then he's got to say, "I see deaf people." I'm not even. That's generally what should happen. That's where this is. Gabe, this is where we were going. We were going to that terrible joke because Dennis is capable of doing things that upsetting. Don't ever let him get away with this stuff. Don't ever let him talk.
That was painful to hear, even for a deaf person.
I know. Yeah, Stevie Wonder is starting to second guess his whole life
after hearing that line.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand. How we go from deaf people to Stevie Wonder?
Because he's deaf.
No, he's blind.
He's both.
Is he?
No.
No, he's not. Which do you think would be worse, being deaf or blind?
Oh, that's a tough call.
What about if you had like one eye and could only hear out of one ear? Would that be any better?
That's
I would be okay with that, but I couldn't see 3D movies.
Well, you've got like no depth
perception. And then Dennis would have no use for his new TV.
You've got no depth
perception. I don't even think I'm ever gonna. I've never watched a 3D movie since like Spy Kids 3D.
No one actually saw Spy Kids 3D, Dennis.
I did. Sylvester Stallone's in it.
That's not true.
Really?
Yes, he is. He's the bad guy. And
fantastic.
The way the movie ends is like, what's her name? Alexa Vega and the little kid who's completely white but swears he's Mexican.
Yeah.
They go into Sylvester Stallone's giant robot. They're like, hey man. Oh, and Sylvester Stallone broke their grandfather's legs. And they're like, hey, dude.
I've watched that movie so much, and I don't remember any of this.
Sylvester Stallone's like, you guys are right. Like, I can't do a Sylvester Stallone, but it sounds like, you know what it sounds like. He's like, and he hugs them, and that's the end of the movie. The climax of the movie is Sylvester Stallone saying, I guess I was wrong in this scenario where I was trying to kill people. And they were like, yeah, you were wrong. And he's like, okay.
Has he ever been in a film where he's been scripted to say the word scenario or any word with that many syllables or that many letters?
I would like to hear him say.
I was wrong about this whole scenario. Sorry. What? No, Stallone, that's not you. You say eat, kill.
Yo, Adrian. Scenario.
Hey, yo, Adrian. Yo, leave me alone, you weird person. You ever watched the first Rocky film? It's really strange. He just walks into a pet shop and doesn't leave the person who runs the place alone. That's pretty much it. Hey, yo, want to fight about it? No, go away. Leave me alone. You're gonna get beaten up by a Apollo anyway.
Have you seen the trailer for the new zombie movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Maggie?
No, but that sounds awful.
No, but it's not. It's not as bad. Like, I mean, it looks like it's not gonna be great, but but the whole movie's about, like, I guess in the zombie apocalypse, when you're bitten, they try to cure you and they give you medicine and everything, but once you start turning, you have to be quarantined. Right. And the whole movie's about, like, Arnold's, like, cops come and they're like, you know, it's not us, it's the law that if she's turning, we have to quarantine her. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger punches cops in the face to save a zombie.
Why?
Because it's his daughter. That's what the movie's about. Arnold Schwarzenegger saving zombies.
She's going to infect other people. That's
terrible
parenting.
That's not a bad trope. We've seen that before. Like
yeah, it's not really original.
Like in the remake of Dawn of the Dead, when I forget the guy, but you know his wife.
It becomes original as soon as you add an Austrian man.
That's not true either.
That's not true at all.
It's completely true.
Right, we're gonna have to.
100%.
I think we're going to have to agree that Gabe and I are clearly in the know here. And Dennis, you tried,
No.
but...
Oh my god, it looks... Okay, another question. Which would you rather face? Usain Bolt as a zombie? Or Dwayne The Rock Johnson as a zombie?
I thought we banned that word.
I would rather.
It's already happened.
I would rather
Uh,
face Usain Bolt because he
is
can
it a-
run for
is
like
it a
50
race?
seconds and then he's done.
No, it's like if you were gonna be chased by a zombie.
Right,
Yeah.
so we're just being chased.
Right, with the potential of being eaten and killed and, you know, all that. Would you rather that zombie be Usain Bolt, who's got the slender, godlike body?
But he can run really fast. He can.
For about a minute.
He'll catch me. He'll catch me for sure.
Well, yeah,
I don't
right.
know about Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, but we got to look at this.
But do you think you could overpower Usain Bolt if he caught you?
Yes.
Like, you just bash him in the head?
I don't think I could overpower either of them. Maybe.
I think I could overpower Usain. I feel
Yeah.
like he'll catch me, but he's still not as fast as a bullet. I
Yeah.
feel like Dwayne The Rock Johnson could catch a bullet. Like,
when he
if
does
you're-
catch
if you
you,
shoot
it's
him-
inevitable that you're gonna die, or you're gonna.
Right, that's
bitten.
it. That's the end.
Yeah.
But
Well,
so
we need to look at it from this point of
Let's-
view. Like it depends on how he's chasing you. Like I'd rather take on Usain Bolt if I'm if I can close a door. I'd rather take on Usain Bolt. If I'm in the middle of a runway at an airport, I want to take on The Rock because if I'm a mile away at this point, I can probably keep that distance. You know what I mean? That's the way I
Right.
see it. It depends. It's relative. Like if I've got
That's
a
a good
shotgun in my
point.
hand, I'll take on either of them. You know. Although I've seen Doom, and if what's it called, Carl Urban, is that the guy? Aeon there for Lord of the Rings. If he can beat The Rock, then I probably could.
yeah, but that was like 60, 70 pounds ago. He's like
Yeah, true.
he's a
He's much
human
bigger.
tank.
Yeah.
Like now he's like eating 4 pizzas for lunch. It's like
Which is awesome, because when I do that, I feel terrible. When he does it, it's amazing.
Yeah.
If I tell someone, oh, I ate 12 pancakes for breakfast, they just look at me depressed, like, then they put their hand on my
They
shoulder,
pity you.
and they just
Yeah.
shake their head. Yeah, they're like, I am so sorry that that's what your life is. But when Dwayne The Rock Johnson posts on Instagram, hey, I ate 12 pancakes for breakfast, everyone's like, that's amazing that he can do that. Well, guess what? I did that 4 years ago, and no one said it was amazing.
Okay. Let's look at it this point of view then. Would you rather, Dennis? I've got a question for you, and Gabe can answer if he likes. Would you rather eat 12 pancakes and put it on Instagram and everyone be happy about it, or would you rather try and accomplish something meaningful?
Pancakes.
Definitely the pancakes.
I'm
100%.
I'm going
No
to-
There's
doubt about
nothing
it.
left. There's nothing left in the world for us
If-
to do that will
If I
matter.
did something meaningful, no one would care.
Yeah, true.
Right. Yeah.
So
Everyone
like I
makes-
wouldn't feel appreciated, and then I would just go back into a sad slump. But like if I put
Can you
pancakes on Instagram and I ate them and everyone was proud of me, I would actually feel good.
Hey, all right, James. Here's my question: can you name one Nobel Prize winner who people respect more than Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
I feel like I probably could, but I get the feeling that no matter who I say, this is a case of no, James, you're wrong. Go eat 12 pancakes and put it on
Go.
Instagram.
I want to. If you can name some, I'll be completely unbiased.
Will you really? Because I feel like I'm walking into a trap here.
No, I'll be completely unbiased.
Right.
There's
Gabe,
a lot of
do you
pressure.
have to do it as well? Is it just me?
I
or
don't
is Gabe
know
got it?
any Nobel Prize winners like off the top of my
But you
head.
know Dwayne The Rock Johnson, don't you?
Actually,
Yeah,
actually, you
you're just
should
proving your
know-
point.
You should know at least one person who's won it.
I'm sure I know of them, but like
Is
I
James
didn't know
trying
that
to
they won a
answer
Nobel
something?
Peace Prize. Obama?
James is like, why?
Thank you.
What do you?
Thank you. It took you ages to say
Who?
that.
Obama?
Barry, yeah.
No, I
You
don't
really
think
think-
people respect him more than Dwayne The Rock Johnson, though. That's
No,
the
they
problem.
definitely don't.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I kind of feel like you're wrong. He's pretty popular.
No, in
Not in
America?
America.
In the South?
Well, yeah. But he's very unpopular to a lot of people. I mean, in other countries, people are probably like, "Hey, he's a pretty chipper dude." But in America,
in America, no one's reasonable.
right?
Right. So,
So
just to clarify, so we're going for Nobel Prize.
yes, America's more accepting of big Samoans than black presidents.
I think if I was to name one, I'd go for John Steinbeck then.
Oh, he's a fucking idiot.
No, he's not.
Who is he?
What do you mean, who is he? He wrote like the Grapes of Wrath.
Is he Frankenstein's dad?
The Grapes
Wait,
of
did you
Wrath
say he's one of the greatest
Of
rappers?
Mice and Men? That's right, yeah. Yeah. I said he wrote the Grapes of Wrath, and you heard he's one of the greatest rappers.
The Grapes of
What
Wrath.
about Pablo Neruda?
Wait, did you say he also wrote Of Mice and Men?
Yes,
That's one of the
Yes, he did.
worst books ever.
that's a lie. You're lying to look cool.
No, it's not good. You know what the story of that? You've got a slow person who kills bunnies. That's the premise of Mice and Men.
That's not quite it.
The only moment out of that whole book that I like is when he tells him, he has Lenny lay down or on his knees, and he's like, think of the bunnies, and then he shoots him in cold blood, and Lenny goes down a river, and that guy goes back to the farm he's working at and lives a normal life.
It's that he doesn't. He doesn't tell him the thing of the bunnies. He tells him the thing of the farmhouse that they're going to buy together, and then what happens is he kills his friend, says goodbye to his dream, because he has to accept that he can't do it on his own, and then goes back to a life of mediocrity and struggle, and knows he'll die in old age, man, with no one around him.
That's just like
Yeah, it sounds super boring.
Okay,
Now,
there is actually one that you can't argue with, because this is true. But the company Amnesty International won the Nobel Peace Prize, and they're far more respected than The Rock, because The Rock respects them a lot, because thanks to Amnesty International, people like The Rock get to move around the world without being chased and beaten up by nasty people from their own country. But of course, for Gabe, Henry Kissinger has also won. And Henry Kissinger strikes me as Gabe's role model in life.
I don't know who that is.
Who's Henry? Yeah. I know who Dwayne The
Is he
Rock
my
Johnson
dad?
is.
Is he my dad?
Okay,
I was looking for him.
what about Martin Luther King?
If he's Gabe's dad, I know him too.
What about
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Jr.? Okay, are we going
Who's
to
that?
pretend that? Oh my Christ!
All I'm gonna say is Martin Luther King Jr. did a lot of good things for our country, but
Oh God!
if Dwayne The Rock Johnson had taken civil rights into his own hands instead of Martin Luther King, not only would he still be around, but we'd also have a black president.
So just to
Oh my
clarify, right? Just to clarify, what you're saying is you'd rather a universe
I'm just
Well,
saying that Martin
based-
Luther
based
King
on your
was a
respect.
little bit of a pussy.
based on your respect level.
Oh my god.
You'd rather a world where
One bullet? Really? That's
You
what
rather-
it takes? 50 Cent took 9.
oh my Christ!
This is going well.
So, in that theory, 50 Cent is 9 times better than Martin Luther King.
So essentially,
And he also has a number in his name, so
in your world, you
Yeah.
would rather it be a case of like instead of I have a dream that it'd be a case of I can smell that I am cooking this. That's the world you want. You want the Brahma bull to be stood there.
Yes, I would rather have I'd rather have Dwayne The Rock Johnson Boulevard in every town than
In the
Martin
world
Luther
where
King.
the Emancipation Proclamation was for WWE wrestlers.
Yeah,
Is
it would
that-
be
is that
called
yeah, why not?
the Emancipation.
He also acts in Disney
DDT.
movies. Let's not forget.
Oh yeah, like
Sure.
Escape to Witch Mountain.
And Tooth Fairy. He was
Oh
in
wait, are we
Tooth
talking
Fairy.
about Martin Luther King?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Martin Luther King Disney movie?
The
I really
Lion
like-
King.
I really
The
like
The
Dumbo.
Lion Martin Luther King.
Simba, this is your kingdom. Everything the light touches, no, just that area over there.
Oh.
We're gonna fight for the rest of this town.
Oh my god. This is a metaphor.
I know.
Holy shit. The Lion King is a metaphor for segregation.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
We learn new things every day.
I'm a little bit like ill at the moment. Got a bit of a cold, that sort of thing. I'm not
Shut
sure.
up.
I'm not sure any of this is real right now.
All the better.
Cool. I'm going to play. I'm going to play a sound effect that I have.
Is that another one of your stuffed animals that you want for yourself? That
This
you
is
go
a-
home and-
That looks like a plushy sex toy,
This is a
Yeah.
pushy Eiffel Tower.
which could be used as a plushy sex toy.
You know what?
I use the real one as a sex
With
toy.
just the right amount of conviction, it probably could be. I still
So
haven't
wait,
opened it.
I
the
just
Wii
realized
Fit
something, James.
got me, by the way. I kept it in the
Why
box.
haven't you opened it? It's a toy.
Because I haven't used it yet.
Open it! Look, I have
Like,
Sonic.
We should bring that up. All of mine are over there. I have I bought like baseball.
By the way, we're speaking of amiibos.
No, let's
we're on
not
an
even-
audio podcast.
You guys have to watch
We
the
should
video. of the
acknowledge that.
podcast. So much better.
There's no video version.
There's
I'm gonna
a
hold
video
on things to
version.
try and distract you guys on the
I'm
video.
ho-
whilst you talk
If
about
you
your
want to watch
amiibos.
the video version, I have it downloaded on my computer. Just come over. Is
I
that
know a
Food
guy.
Fight? Is that? Oh my God!
You have
Best
a
movie
physical
ever.
copy of Food Fight.
Yes, I do.
Anyway,
Possibly the only one.
couldn't
in the
even-
UK.
I couldn't even endure that film intoxicated.
James, are you collecting all the amiibos, or are you just trying to get a few?
And I wanted the Marth one because Marth's one of my favourite characters, and then I like using Wii Fit Instructor. So after I bought the
So
Marth,
you were like,
one,
let's
yeah,
literally.
he bought me
My
that back.
favorite one. You're a gold digger. My favorite ones are literally the most expensive ones.
Which
Am
ones?
I?
That's what he's saying. Martha and Wii Fit Trainer.
No,
no,
I
I
like
mean-
Wii Fit Trainer and Sonic and Mega Man.
I
wanted Lucina as well because she's like a better version of Marth in the game.
Yeah, you guys have pre-orders up yet. We don't. I have every
Lucina's
single
like
one that's
sold
been
out in the UK
released.
already.
I'm just going to hope they're all available at a normal price at some point.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why I
Hopefully I can catch
pre-ordered them because I paid the normal price. I have every single one: Meta Knight, Shulk, Mega Man. I have all the Mario Party ones sitting over there on my dresser right now, unopened. I'm just waiting for
Nice.
the gold Mario to come in the mail.
Wow, so you generally
Nice.
got like all of them then.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's not a big deal, but if you want to fellatiate me, totally understand.
Because of your Nintendo toys.
Yeah.
don't quite
I feel like
think
if this were the late 80s, that would be happening.
I don't really see the hype in amiibos, to be honest, guys. I just think they're cute, but I couldn't see myself buying the whole set. I've got no room for them anyway.
I mean, I like them as collectibles. It's far better than a lot of other video game collectibles out there. I don't do like all the figures or anything like that or the posters. So I figured just do the amiibos.
Yeah.
Have an awesome amiibo collection.
It's a
And
good
not
like,
worry-
fundamental place to start. With
I don't
collecting
like-
things.
It's
We've like
the
collecting
only
video
place I'm
games.
gonna go.
With collecting video games, I quite like it when it's sort of console specific, like this, like the Skyward Sword Gold Wiimote. And
No,
then
yeah, I want that, but it's so expensive.
I've got it here. Hang on.
You know how much Ocarina of Time remastered is now? It sells
I
for
don't know.
less than $90.
Really? The 3DS version?
Yeah,
It's so
bought it for,
much
like,
cheaper
30.
in the UK.
I know.
It's so much cheaper in the UK.
I just wanted to go get it recently, and it was like, oh, everywhere online, $90.
I don't know why
Yeah,
they stopped manufacturing it. Is it
The
available
Wii U
digitally?
Yeah, you can get the digital
I don't know.
version and
I
get
don't
the
know.
physical-
I like physical copies though. That's the other problem.
Yeah, yo. How have you guys been? What have you
Just
guys been
awful.
up to?
real for a minute.
It's been a long time.
No,
This
it's
is
been a
what the
super
topic
long
was
time.
supposed to be, and so I
But
feel
then
like
we
we can
got
talk about
to-
it maybe. We talked about
Well,
Dwayne The
okay,
Rock Johnson, amiibos.
There's
Dad.
one topic we haven't hit yet, but I'm not bringing it up.
Getting over
You should bring it up.
No,
Is
I
it-
don't want to get in trouble because I know as soon as I mention the name,
The Amazing Spider-Man.
is the biggest. Oh my God, that movie is so bad. No wonder Marvel is like, let's just redo it.
All
We're
right.
gonna get another white guy to play Spider-Man.
All right.
No. Let's not try to make it different. Let's not make Miles Morales. Let's not try to do something different. Let's not make a female Spider-Man. Let's just go get another white teenager and put him in there with Chris Evans and Tony Stark. No. No.
So now that we've managed to
You know who
like,
should
bring
play
that back-
Spider-Man? Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh my.
Yeah. That'll mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, because the
think-
Martin Luther King Jr. version was so bad.
I
Everyone thought
have
it
a
was better
dream that with
because they
great
couldn't-
power comes great responsibility.
I have a dream that my uncle dies after pissing me off.
Oh, okay.
What happened,
So
everyone?
if Marvel makes me sit through another movie
They will.
waiting for Uncle Ben to die again, I
You know what
will
they-
lose it. You know what they should
get,
do?
like,
They should
they
throw
should
a big plot twist. The whole movie should just be a giant cock tease, and like Uncle Ben's like walking, and there's a guy with a gun walk right past him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go rob a bank," and Uncle Ben goes like, "Oh, there's a bank that way, but maybe you shouldn't do that." And he's like, "Don't tell me what to do, old man." And he's like, "Hey, I'm just trying to help you out." And he's like, "You know what? I like you. You're a good Samaritan." And then the guy just walks away. And that's like the whole every single scene with him in it, like teases that he's gonna die, but he doesn't. Wouldn't that
They
just
should
be like the
do-
most awkward like 2-hour movie because you know it's coming?
But
Yeah.
they need to
And
make
the
sure
post-
the guy who plays Uncle Ben is someone you want to see die, like Rob Schneider. So
Yes!
really
And then like
upset,
the
when he's alive at the end.
post-credit scene is Uncle Ben committing suicide, shooting himself and missing.
That is so sad.
Oh my God, that's
Even
horrifying.
Uncle Ben can't kill Uncle Ben.
You know, like I don't know if you have it in
That would be a
America,
great
but
movie.
Uncle
An
Ben
Uncle
is
Ben
like,
spinoff.
you know, here Uncle Ben's like a brand of food, right?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just-
rice.
Rice?
Yeah, so I'm just seeing
Rice?
that guy from the Uncle Ben.
Oh my
packet,
God,
like,
that's how
kinda
you
kill
could
himself.
foreshadow it. It's like have someone robbing a grocery store and like they shoot a thing of Uncle Ben's rice.
It just
And
falls
you're
on
like
the floor, and then
foreshadowing.
it falls on the floor and Peter picks it up and looks all sad because he was going to buy it. And then he can just relate that to
He was like Uncle Ben, and then that's how the movie opens, and you think that it's like saying like, oh, he's already dead in this movie. He's like yells Uncle Ben, like he's so upset, and then Uncle Ben like walks from the corner and is like, what, Peter? And then the whole movie's just like an awkward fest of just Uncle Ben not dying.
I love
Uncle Ben,
that
don't
idea.
run out into traffic. It's crazy right now. I'll be fine. Like
This is
just
very
cars
cool.
whizzing past him.
We don't need another Spider-Man reboot. We need an Uncle Ben reboot.
Okay, you know what? To get serious for a second, this is
It's
what I
not.
thought Marvel should do.
Mm-hmm.
For Civil War, they should have gotten they should get an older guy, about 30 to 35 years old, to play
Yeah.
Peter Parker. Okay,
Right.
put him in Civil War, and because they're gonna put Spider-Man in there, and then they're gonna do their own standalone Spider-Man film. They've
Right.
already announced that. But they should do that because I don't know if you know the story of Miles Morales, but Miles Morales actually gets his powers from Peter Parker when he dies. So the Spider-Man standalone film could start out like maybe half of it is Peter Parker,
Yeah.
but then he gets killed and Miles Morales takes his place, and that's how you introduce the Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man.
And then he gets killed by Uncle Ben.
Yes! $1 million idea. Listen, Hollywood,
then
you can have that.
Uncle
one for
Ben
free.
Who frames
kills
Aunt
himself.
May. Who frames Aunt May. And then the Ben
Would
Riley
you-
for no reason. Just
Would-
because. Try and pad out the middle.
I think it's crazy that Marvel has yet to use The Rock in any of their films. I think they're saving him.
They definitely will because they're owned by Disney now.
Yeah, but it's not like Disney's always like, call The Rock.
Yeah, they are.
Everyone is like, you can't name a single film, and I've said this before, that would not be better with Dwayne The Rock Johnson in it. It's impossible.
Okay, so if I name some films, tell me who Dwayne The Rock Johnson should play in those films.
Well, see, he wouldn't play one of the characters. He would be an additional character.
He'd be an additional character. Okay, right. So he'd be an additional character in Gone with the Wind.
Absolutely.
Pride and
Are you
Prejudice.
kidding me? He would be the tornado.
Who would he be in Django Unchained?
He would be another slave owner, or a Mandingo fighter, or pretty much any other badass. Come on, James. Give me a hard one.
Okay. You want a hard one?
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
He actually, in this one, he would take the place of the principal. Because I'm telling you right now, if Dwayne The Rock Johnson were my principal, I'd definitely be in school.
That'd be Ferris Bueller terrified.
Because the only problem with Ferris Bueller, first of all, the guy who played the principal is a convicted sex offender. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is a convicted badass.
Wait a minute, is he?
Yeah, he totally is. He likes to diddle little boys.
Aren't you thinking
100%. No, dude, I'm thinking of the principal from Ferris Bueller.
I'm just gonna double check this because I'm not sure that's true.
Yeah,
You think Jeffrey Jones is a sex offender?
Yes, he is. He's had his tongue in little guys' buttholes. No doubt.
Who hasn't, though?
I'm gonna wiki him right now.
I do it, but it's a goof. I'm like messing with the guy. Ha! I got you. I'm not really.
It's just a practical joke.
Right. Ha!
It's all good fun.
Oh no, he was arrested in 2005. Oh shit, yeah, for the possession of child pornography.
Boom, son.
A 14-year-old boy to post pornographic photographs.
Gross.
Jones pleaded no contest to a felony charge.
You're telling me that you want him as a principal over Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
I think I'd be more scared of this guy than Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, I don't think I'm his type.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, what's he going to do? Pretend to elbow me and then hit the canvas that I'm lying on? That's absolutely fine. Whereas this guy, on the other hand, Jesus Christ. Look at those eyes.
Again, it's an audio podcast.
I'm not showing it for the people listening.
Who's that dude? Who is that guy?
Show it.
Gabe.
You're
Gabe,
showing an image to people listening.
Gabe, who's that guy behind you?
It's my roommate.
What's he called?
Brandon. He's Asian.
He's a real piece of shit.
Why did I need to know? Why did he know his race?
Because he knew that I was gonna ask.
Right, you are.
Okay, so right. So now that I've had a part of my childhood ruined by Jeffrey Jones, other films that Dwayne The Rock Johnson could go in. I don't want to do films. I want to do games. Who would Dwayne The Rock Johnson play in The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask?
He would obviously play Tingle.
Oh yeah,
100%.
100% Tingle, yeah.
Or he could play the Goron that Link transforms into.
Dalmani.
Yeah, they look surprisingly similar.
They do.
It's almost like.
And you've never seen them in the same place.
Right. I've never seen that video game and Dwayne The Rock Johnson in the same place.
That's what
So
perhaps.
they could be the
Maybe
same.
We can do a podcast series where we're trying to figure out Dwayne The Rock Johnson and his whereabouts to people who look ever so slightly like him and if they've ever been in the same area.
We should just do one where you give me different movies and I tell you what he would play. Because
we would say every week for 4 hours.
Isn't that what we're doing now?
No one has ever. What's up, dude? Brandon, getting some puss tonight? Yeah, take it off.
For those who can't see, Gabe's flatmate, or sorry, roommate, has just taken like a jumper off, like a hoodie off, and has accidentally shown a little bit of his back to the
Yeah,
camera.
a little bit of Asian back.
Baby got back.
I'm bringing
Yeah.
Asian back. Yeah. But yeah, that's just the reason why Dennis is now rock hard from the waist down.
I'm Dwayne The Rock Hard.
Dwayne The Rock Hard Johnson. You have a Rock Hard Johnson.
Yes!
Oh my god, that's why they call him
Rock.
that.
He's The Rock Johnson, and his first name has got the D.
Do you know, I don't know if you guys have watched Avatar. I actually ended up watching the series because my girlfriend likes it. Like The Last Airbender? Yeah.
I wasn't sure if there was a TV show adaptation of James Cameron's Avatar.
Yeah, it's called Pocahontas.
That's a film as well.
That was also a movie.
Whatever.
That wasn't a TV show.
Anyway, there was a wrestler in an episode called The Pebble. And I think he was played by Macho Man Randy Savage. But he was originally supposed to be played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Just a little piece of tidbit of information. Also, there's an app on my phone called Quiz Up.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
It's like a quiz app where it's got like thousands of topics. I'm currently one of the highest ranked players on the Kanye West topic.
Is that one of the weirdest apps you've ever used?
Oh, totes, my goats. It's so awesome, though, because it's like the weirdest questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's not stuff like, what year did Kanye West release this album? It was like, what was Kanye West's best friend's name when he was 2 years old? I'm like, obviously it was Derek. It's insane, like how.
So you get to know way too much about celebrities.
Yeah, it's
Not
like
really what we need.
I can't wait to like meet him and say, "How's Derek?" Just like whisper in Kanye's little
And
ear.
grab his crotch.
Right. Did Derek ever do this to you?
James is not amused.
No.
I just don't know what to even do now.
He so hates Kanye West.
What don't you know what to do? Is it because you have a cold? Is it because you're dying? Is it because you're on acid? What are you doing?
Look, let's all agree that my acid habits have never affected the podcast before.
No,
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, except when you started reading Charles Dickens.
Well, what about that time that we were doing that podcast about abstinence and abstaining from sex and drugs, and the first thing you did was drop acid and then make out with a dude?
Which you saw on the podcast, obviously, because it was. It's audio.
No, that was our only video podcast. Bad.
Well, I described it. Well, actually, we got the writer of 50 Shades of Grey to describe it in detail.
Yeah, it was like
really poor.
It was like reading The Great Gatsby. That's how much it was detailed.
I quite like The Great Gatsby. It's a good book.
I hate details in books. I don't like reading, and I think it's because there's so much pointless parts to the book. It was like she came in with her long, flowing blonde hair. It looked like it was caressed by the sun and the moon. Just tell me she had blonde hair. I don't need all this extra stuff. I don't care about her.
I can guess.
Yeah, let me imagine what she looks like. You're like taking away the fun. I miss the days when like the book was like Amelia Billia, and it was just like she was a girl, and you're like, I see her in my mind now. I know exactly what she looks like.
Back when you could use your imagination when reading books.
Right.
That was real literature.
Yeah. Maybe you could learn something, Charles Dickinson.
Back in the day, which came many years after Charles Dickens wrote a book. And many years
back in the day for us, because we were children reading children's books.
I think we can all agree that Amelia Billia is one of the greatest American novels of all time.
Can I ask you who wrote The Great Gatsby?
Do you think it would be better with Dwayne The Rock Johnson in it?
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Do you think Amelia Bedelia would be better with Dwayne The Rock Johnson in it?
100%.
Who would he be?
Amelia Bedelia.
Or her lover? Huh? Huh?
I like it.
Yes.
And dad.
Yes.
And her dad
That's just too far.
at the same time. No,
Nope.
I went there.
Nope. Bad decision. Make fun of dead and deaf people. That's okay.
Incest? No.
No incest? Not happening.
Too far.
We're gross, but we're not Southern.
What?
You're more Southern than I am right now. So.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, technically speaking.
What was that? Just ruined. He pissed on your chips, didn't he?
What does pissed on your chips mean?
It means like he ruined your day.
It means I peed on his fries.
That would ruin
yeah.
my day.
It means he urinated on your segments of potato.
Yeah. Why do you guys call fries chips?
Yeah, why do you do that?
Because
Answer
they're
the
chips
question.
and potatoes.
It's dumb.
I just answered the question.
You should feel bad. I'm not like I have no opinion on the matter, but it's dumb. So
How often do people in England eat potatoes?
And why?
On average, we go for about 85 potatoes per hour each.
No,
Do you get
I'm
them
being
from
serious.
Idaho?
Like, I think that like America's probably the world leader in eating potatoes.
Well, you got more people, so probably.
I ate like potato pierogies the other day with a side of fries. So
Delicious.
yeah, I only eat potatoes. I'm a potatarian.
Before I started eating healthy and everything, one day
Why are you doing that to yourself?
Why
are you on a diet?
Because listen, I found out today that one box of pasta is 1,600 calories.
It doesn't matter. It's just a number. Age is just a number, and
I
calories
would
are
make a
too.
box of pasta and then make a giant thing of Alfredo and put it on the pasta and eat the whole box of pasta with a whole thing of Alfredo for dinner. That was dinner.
What does it matter? What does it matter? You're just gonna die anyway eventually.
True.
Yeah, but
I've got
like
to Dennis, Gabe makes a good point. There is a queue outside that graveyard. You can either be miserable or you can be having a good time with the buskers. You know.
Have a good time and die early. That's what I always say.
I'm gonna die too.
I don't live by this.
I'm gonna die too.
You
It's called
should.
the eat Easter eggs before Easter comes diet. That's what I'm doing.
I don't know what
Those
that is.
aren't Easter
Wispa?
eggs.
That isn't a real candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Look, it's made by Cadbury's.
Wait,
What
do
even
you guys
is that?
Wait, do you guys celebrate all American holidays?
I don't even celebrate Easter.
Such a dick. Yeah, Mars as well, obviously.
Jesus.
I
I don't know what any of those are. Are those like off-brand Twix?
You know, that's real Twix.
Marks?
Snickers.
That
Mars
was Twix. I thought you
know-
said it was Marks.
No, you know
Karl Marx, if he made a candy
Mars
bar.
Mars.
Take your
it said. Look,
Goddamn
Mars. No,
communist candy bars somewhere else.
that's right. That's
Dude.
what it is. It's a chocolate bar you have to share with everyone.
Communist bars.
I think
Like,
we
Mars
have.
bars in England,
I think we have an
Mars bars in
idea.
England taste the same as Milky Ways in America.
What?
You guys do Milky Ways wrong. Have you ever had a Milky Way in England?
I had
It's
them here. They're
significantly
not very
better than the
good.
ones you have. Yeah, the Milky Ways in the US are absolutely awful, but in England they're great.
Why are they different?
Because your Milky Way is the Mars bars.
We don't have Mars bars anymore. I don't know what happened to
Yeah,
them.
because you have Milky Ways, 'cause it's the same thing. Well, yeah, you just
It's not the same at all. It's not the same here.
So wait, what is in a Milky Way for you guys?
The stars.
It's like really soft vanilla nougat in the middle of chocolate. It's really fluffy. and
Vanilla
light.
what?
Vanilla nougat.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you said a racial slur.
yeah, that's totally normal. Yeah.
Is it not?
I was
Hang
like,
on.
those are vanilla, buddy.
I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can find like the recipe for Milky Ways.
You should
And
send
then-
me some.
Then we'll be friends. If you give me a dress, I'll send you some for your birthday.
Okay, I guess I'll wait a year for Mars bars.
Alright, give me your address, I'll send you some just for the sake of fucking hell. Stop getting
James,
so
where are you
angry.
working? Where are you working now?
I work for a boring company.
You're
I'm not allowed
not
to say where I
really
work.
playing it up that much.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not allowed to say where I work.
Well, what do you
No,
do?
you work for the CIA? FBI?
No,
Do you work for American agencies?
It's like a savings company, sort of. But it's a bit bigger than that.
Is it money laundering?
What do you? What? Yeah.
It's dead against money laundering, but yeah,
I don't
we're
think
not
it
allowed
is.
to say it's nothing.
You're not allowed to
exciting, but
say,
it's
therefore it's money laundering. Are you
like-
Walter White? Are you Breaking
It's
Bad?
it's like a privatized company, but it's still, it would go against the law of the Queen if I was to say where I work. So
Oh, so you work with the Queen?
I work with the Queen. Yeah, we have a good
Are you
time.
her
James,
her
have you
slave
ever
bee?
have you ever said anything against the Queen?
Of course I have. Yeah, when I was younger.
Did she scorn you?
Lizzie.
Here's a good question.
I think
when you were growing, no, I'm not listening. When you were growing up,
Yeah.
was it like the cool thing to do to like say something bad about the Queen? You know, like where it's like, yeah, like when you're like in 5th grade, the first time you say like tits, you know, like everyone's like, oh man, he just said tits.
What? Yeah.
Was it like the same thing?
I still react that way.
That would be amazing if every time someone just said something slightly off color, you're like, oh my god!
Oh my god, he said tits!
No, but was that a thing? Like, did people like do it like to be cool? Like they were like, the Queen's dumb.
It kind of just Emma sings. It's really hard to get a reaction out of anyone. Like for instance, Dennis, I will give you the audible reaction of an English person that's offended. Say anything that you think will offend me, and I'll show you what your typical English person will do.
Okay, give me a second.
And there will be swear words. So yeah.
Hogwarts is dumb.
Fuck off.
Is that the response to everything?
Yeah.
You live a sad existence.
We just don't care. We all live.
James, you're the bane of my existence.
We all live in such.
You broke the bat.
Like, I broke what now?
Broke the bat. Good job. Good job. I get it now. You're the bane of my existence.
Yeah, you're bane. It's a Batman
the bane of your existence, and surely I'd be sound like this.
Bane broke the Batman. He put him on his back and he broke his back. He stepped on a crack and he broke his mother's back. Bane.
His brother was Batman.
That was the lore story.
There's more to Batman: The Dark Knight Rises than I realized. Bane.
Did you ever like get mad at your mom and purposely step on cracks?
No. Yeah, and she died.
He like I'll teach that bitch. I can't go out with my friends? Well, guess who can't go out ever again?
Wow.
Yeah, it worked too. So, don't do that, kids. Don't step on cracks.
Step on a crack in the ground. Step on a landmine.
Gabe's mom, and she's a lovely woman.
Yeah, she was before I stepped on a crack.
I've never met your mother.
Now she's disfigured and in a grave.
I've never met your mother. Like, what's this bullshit favoritism?
Well, you're in England, which is not a real place, but first of all, it's in the clouds somewhere.
It barely exists.
It's like Google Drive.
If you asked me to point out England on a map, I could not do it. Not even joking.
Yeah, it's too small. I can't see it, just like your dick. Yeah.
We call them Richards in England.
Just like your Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
You're such a Richard.
Yeah.
What was that one word that you taught me?
Bellend.
Bellend!
Right? Let's bring it back.
Bellend is a good word.
Let's make it hip again.
Yeah, there's some really good words.
Put that on a shirt.
England, American
we should put a Japanese symbol for Bellend on a shirt.
Yeah.
No one would understand. But
that will be a joke that 7 people get.
If you get like the Liberty Bell and Photoshop Dennis's face onto it and just sell that as a T-shirt.
Done. I'd buy it. You got one customer.
And then get this.
Wait,
and then we'll go to
Dennis?
Nintendo and they'll get the special like amiibo version.
Are you in Philly anymore?
Jersey now.
Why do you move around so much?
I'm trying to escape the IRS.
There was a It froze for me. I don't know why.
Oh no, I'm in Jersey.
Okay, Jersey. How is it? How is not taking left turns? It's illegal
Oh.
there.
Yeah,
Can't.
it's weird, right?
Yeah. Why is that? How's Chris
I
Christie
don't
doing?
know. He's okay.
He's an okay governor.
Oh no, terrible governor, great friend.
Couldn't
Average
sack.
guy, okay. He's terrible at his job,
Great
great in
friend.
real life. He's a phenomenal.
Oh
runner.
my God! By the
Okay,
way,
average.
next episode of the podcast, I know what we need to talk about because you guys haven't heard any of the stories. During like August through like September.
Yeah.
So but the whole time during both of those months, I was working on a film
Yeah.
in the ghetto. It was the hood. Like there were gunshots. We found
Spike
dead
Lee, then?
bodies. In Philadelphia, it was a Christian pro-life film, and
Did you really?
yes, I did. And guess what else? I was the person who dealt with the extras, which meant I dealt with the locals.
Why did you? What?
Did you get in one little fight and your mother got scared?
No, I got in one little fight and my mom died.
Aren't you Jewish?
Because you stepped on a crack, like amidst the blows. You were
Right,
there, like,
I was three punches in, and then there was a crack, and the guy just runs away after I stepped on it. He was like, "This guy's crazy."
I don't know how much of the story I believe, but
I
I'm going to
believe
trust
that.
you on this.
I do swear that I did work on the film. It's on my IMDb. I can send it to you.
And
right
it really
now.
was a Christian pro-life film.
Absolutely. Here, I'll send it to you. And then the film I worked on right after that was a gay murder mystery.
a gay murder mystery. I thought it was a Gabe murder mystery. Sorry.
That's what I said. And so there's a bunch of Gabes.
A bunch of Gabes.
Yep.
I don't need that many. Just one Gabe is enough for me.
IMDb, Dennis McCarson.
Voiceless. Click on Voiceless.
Voiceless.
Click on it.
And Kiss Me, Kill Me. Is that the gay murder
yeah.
mystery?
Go to Voiceless and for the audience right now, read the little blurb about it.
A young reserved war veteran moves to northeast Philadelphia to start an inner-city community outreach and puts his life on the line to stand against an abortion clinic that moved across the street from his building. I want to read the other one now.
Oh, and guess one of the stars in it was
Yeah?
James Russo. You would know him from Django Unchained. He's the guy at the beginning who's on the horse, and the horse gets shot and it breaks his leg.
Yeah.
What is this? Kiss Me, Kill Me. While confronting his unfaithful boyfriend, Dusty blacks out. When he comes to, that doesn't even make sense. When he comes to, his boyfriend has been murdered and he's the prime suspect.
And it was like, it had drag queens and lesbians and gay men. It was awesome. The other one, super scary.
Why did you get involved in this? This is like, or how?
How?
Yeah, how?
Someone was like, hey, I'm filming a movie. Does someone want to help? And I was like, I'm not doing anything. That was it. That's the only qualification I needed. They were like, are you afraid of the ghetto? And I said, no, why? And there's no reason.
We're not going there or anything.
Right, I was like, okay, that's a weird question just to ask out of nowhere. Next thing I know, I'm like standing in the, if you look up where I was on Church in Frankfurt. Bring that up right now. Church in Frankfurt in Philadelphia.
Church in Frankfurt. Okay.
Bring it up on Google Earth or Google Maps. You're going to say, holy crap.
Yeah, that's rough looking.
Yeah, we were there for like 20 days. I saw a guy shooting up in a church. It was amazing.
That sounds horrible.
We were one of our scenes was that a couple of blocks away was a soup kitchen, and we shot scenes there. And there was a list of people who weren't allowed in the soup kitchen, and one of the people's name was just Crazy Tony.
I just realised something. Like, Dennis, you know, you worked on
You
a
think
film
that's his
with...
biological name?
Absolutely. What, James?
You know you worked on a film with, you just said James Russo.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever played 6 Degrees of Separation?
Yeah, I'm like 3 degrees away from... Less, right?
Right, you...
I
worked on a
played
film
6
with
Degrees
James
to Kevin
Russo.
Bacon.
Well, the thing is, you worked on a film with James Russo. James Russo worked with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is, as I understand it, has always been good friends. Also worked in Dreamgirls with Beyonce. Beyonce. You
Oh
know
my God!
It's married. We're on to number 5. Is married to Jay-Z, who recorded many works with Kanye.
Wait! Go back to Jamie Foxx.
6
Jamie
Degrees.
Foxx did Gold Digger with Kanye West. That's
I know,
4
but
degrees.
I did it in 6 because if we go straight to there, if we go, you do James Russo to Jamie Foxx to Kanye, you've got 2 links to try and get Kevin Bacon in there.
Oh, that's so easy.
Go on,
Kanye was in... Hold on. You give me 1 second. I just gotta find...
Take all the time you need. It's not like we need to fill an audio void. It's not like it's radio or anything.
Guys, alright, the audience is... Oh my God, I don't...
It's actually a device to build tension, but Gabe ruined it.
Suspense. I'm just going to say words now. Adversity. Gigantic crotch penis. Negatory.
I got
Nectar.
it. I
Bananas.
got it.
Okay.
I have 2 more.
Go on.
So, Kanye West is in Anchorman 2 with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Wait, that counts as 1, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do it in 7.
Oh, look! Think about who.
That's
Think about
not one.
Wait! Kanye West is in Anchorman 2, and so is John C. Reilly.
Yep.
And John C. Reilly and Kevin Bacon appeared in The River Wild. What's up?
You've been Bacon.
Bravo.
I bet James Russo gets me a better Bacon number.
Gabe, what about you? Why don't you play 6 Degrees
I know
of Separation?
Jason. Your guys'
would be
bacon
terrible.
number is 4, because mine is 3, because James Russo and Chris Penn appeared in Redemption, and Chris Penn and Kevin Bacon appeared in Footloose. Boom. Mine is 3.
But we're not allowed to use our connection of you, Dennis. So we got to try and get to Bacon through another way.
Oh, you know who else is in this film that I worked on? Paul Rodriguez, the comedian. Just so
Awesome.
you know.
Did you get him to sign your butt?
Hey, P-Rod, will you
You're a professional guy.
P-Rod.
P-Rod is a good name.
P-Rod is
P-Rod.
great.
P the rock hard rod.
Good. How long
Oh my
have we
God!
been
My
recording?
Kevin Bacon number is 2.
How?
2.
Paul Rodriguez
which-
is in Quicksilver with Kevin Bacon.
And 2 is the amount of inches that your penis is on Tinder.
Yes, son. It's all
Connected
connected.
things.
Illuminati.
There we go.
Illuminati confirmed.
We got right there in the end. I'm not joining in this. You know, Gabe, I never noticed before, but from certain angles, like your glasses, you look a bit like Matt Pat from the game series.
Yeah, and from other certain angles, you look like a giant douchebag.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks.
No,
Paul.
but James is right. I didn't notice that. That's pretty
To
cool.
be fair though, Gabe, like, I'm just saying that, you know, like, it's an idea. In other words, it's a theory. A Gabe theory.
You could, yeah, Gabe.
Game theory. Gabergate.
Gabe.
It's Gabe and Gabe.
Gabe,
What's the time that you
Gabe is
tried to
now
do
like
what-
totally
what-
committed to getting that game theory puss, the leftover.
Leftover game theory puss.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
a
imagine what that's like. I can't imagine the original game theory puss was very good.
it's surprisingly awful.
It's not a surprise.
That's
To
about as
anyone.
much of a surprise as,
It's a
as
theory.
you having worked on a film with James Russo. That's how much of a surprise that is.
What?
I just expect you to do stuff like that, Dennis. Like, you know, all those times that we try, like, you know, we'd have something organised back in the B10 days, and you couldn't be there for it. I just assumed you'd be, like, hanging around with someone like Paul Rodriguez.
That's what I do.
All
That's
the
what I
time.
assumed was going on.
He signed your butt.
All I do, I've realized this. All my life is just trying to have these crazy experiences and somehow surviving and then telling people about them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into that too. But
It's like why should I get drunk at a Mexican restaurant and then slide around on a chair all night? I don't know.
why not?
Because it's gonna make a great story someday.
I like that philosophy that you live by.
I guess
Thanks,
we're gonna.
Dennis. Thanks, Obama.
Speaking of bacon, I think we're gonna start to wrap this up.
Whoa!
Wow!
Talk,
That
brother.
bacon number is 2. So, just so we're all clear,
Yeah.
next podcast we will refrain from Amazing Spider-Man and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But next podcast we will also discuss Voiceless.
Voiceless.
The North Philadelphia
Anti-abortion, pro-life ad.
pro-life.
I mean, movie, film.
Oh, dude. I get excited. There's transsexuals. There are people doing heroin. There's a dead body. There's gang members.
I'm not really sure what. Is this like propaganda? I'm not really. From what you're saying, it doesn't sound like it, but it also does
No,
simultaneously.
this is not the stuff that's in the film.
Oh, okay. This was just on the set.
Yep.
Oh my God. Okay.
There was a.
Part of the story.
I'll tell
Oh
you
my
what,
god.
Next time as well, next time on the podcast, Gabe, you can explain to me, like, your country's fascination with making complete strangers share a room when they go to university.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god,
can
have
talk
you
about
seen
that.
Brandon's dick?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that you could have left it as a cliffhanger for the next one.
Oh God.
Okay, let's try again. Have you seen Brandon's mom's tits?
Oh my God! You said tits. What? We said tits.
You know, I'm not be honest.
Brandon.
The fact that,
Brandon.
The fact that,
He said tits.
Holy fucking shit.
the fact that that joke has lasted. That joke has actually lasted longer than Uncle Bender's in the Spider-Man movie.
$1,000 to show him your dick. Oh my god! After this podcast, everyone, we all three need to make a status about
The
how.
same status.
Yeah, well, almost the exact same status, and just
Yeah.
even about your favorite game console being better than PC.
Okay, right. Okay. What console are we gonna agree on?
I'm going straight for the Atari.
We should do
Jaguar.
different consoles.
Yeah, I'm doing Atari Jaguar.
I'm going with Dreamcast.
You're going with the Dreamcast?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna wait. Let's all type it out and we'll click post. That'll be the last thing that we do.
Okay.
What's the actual word? We're just gonna put. I can't believe. No, is it like? I'm just gonna put like the insert.
I'm just saying like.
Dreamcast is better than PC.
Fair enough.
Dreamcast was better than PC. Oh, it still is.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a console that would cause a lot of problems. I feel like GameCube is the way to go.
The Xbox One.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll hit a sore spot.
dare I say that? That will cause real issues. Yeah, I might put the 3DS.
That's a good idea. I'll do Xbox One.
Okay, Nintendo 3DS is better than PC.
Okay.
Post.
You posted it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm posting mine now.
And the
Excellent.
first thing we'll talk about next week is how the internet tried to kill us.
Yeah, we'll talk about how people respond to this. That'll be a
I'm
fun
posting,
conversation.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk to people who think the Atari Jaguar games aren't better than most PC games.
But like a rock hard Johnson, it's time to wrap this up.
Yes! There we are! That's Splinter.
You can follow me on Twitter at the Gabe Carey. You can follow Dennis at Dennis McCarson still.
Yep, it's
Yep.
the same. Dennis McCarson has
Okay.
seen a tranny's balls.
And you can follow James at Your Daily Dosage, right?
So dumb. Like that's the
Follow
dumbest.
us, Current Digital Magazine at Current Digital. Thank you for listening.
Oh, and you can also follow Playboy at Playboy.
Yeah, and you can see some